when we were on our way here from the Network State Conference, I saw how much you were hounded. People just want to come up and say that they love you. This takes me back to that Joe Rogan episode you did in 2019. Are you aware of how many young men's lives that episode affected?
I have no idea why, to be honest. I feel like I just said the same things I was saying. They're kind of obvious, and maybe don't be so easily influenced.
Really?
Yeah. Think for yourself, decide for yourself.
You know how I look at it? So in 2019, I was 26, running 4 businesses parallelly, getting extremely stressed out. But those 2 hours of that episode created switches in me. And my journey from age 26 to age 31 has been much more lubricated, especially from a mental health perspective. So you've done a lot for the mental health of many men all over the world.
How much do we really figure out ourselves, right? There's what are the different kinds of knowledge? It's worth thinking through, right? I'm just thinking it through with you. So there's knowledge from direct experience, right? You experience something and that generates knowledge inside of you. There's knowledge that you pick up from other sources. You're just a vessel, it's passing through you, picked it up, you synthesize it, you regurgitate it. There's knowledge that you create, which is rare. I don't know if I said anything original.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
But I think you accumulated a lot of data, which is backed by years of reading and research.
I think if I were to look back, I would say that the only true knowledge I have is the knowledge that is directly verified by me and fits in with the other pieces. So I view myself as a very basic thinker.
Really?
Yeah, I don't view myself as an advanced thinker. I'm not an expert in anything. But what I like to do is everything that comes my way, I like to deeply understand it as simply as possible. I have to be able to put it in simple words and simple frameworks and simple concepts. And I have to be able to do it almost visually in my mind and experientially. I have to map it to some experience that I have. And then I have to be able to take that and I have to be able to plug it into something else I understand. It has to fit in a steel frame of understanding at the basics of knowledge. So for example, mathematics, I was never very good at mathematics. I wanted to be a physicist, but I wasn't good at calculus. But my basic math is really, really good. The same way, I don't have the largest vocabulary, but I have a very solid vocabulary and I can be very precise with my words. Even when I speak, I'm not the fastest speaker, I'm not the slowest speaker. So I think for me, it's just about, there's a great motto from the Royal Society, which was the Society of Scientists in Britain during the Enlightenment era. And the motto of the Royal Society is nullius in verba. I'm sorry if I'm mangling the Latin, but it means take no one's word for it. And I love that, take no one's word for it. So I think we are encouraged these days to take in knowledge, pour it into our heads like a bucket, and we regurgitate it, and we use fancy words to cover up what we don't mean, what we don't know. And I don't accept that. Unless I understand something at its core fundamental level, I don't understand it. And then beyond that level, I get bored. I don't care to understand it. So I think just being able to be very particular about what you take in, make sure you truly understand it and that it is true. Truth is the most important thing, because if you're going ahead with falsehoods because they're convenient, you're just going to walk around bumping your head against reality and wondering why it hurts. So it's important to just always look for the truth, figure it out for yourself, make sure it fits into your understanding, be open to revising it because you're always wrong. It's just a question of how wrong you are. And then using that to find the commonalities in life and navigate it. And I think that's why you're better off asking someone like me about very basic things than about very advanced things.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.